Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little special as we're here in actually one of my buddy's lawns, and we're going to try to work on getting his grass and his lawn, at least his front lawn, green. So for the next 6 months, I'm going to be coming out here helping him work on his lawn, just going to show him how to do the correct methods, measuring, spraying, and we're going to use only liquid applications out here. And in 6 months time, we're going to see how this lawn looks. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is to show you guys that what I'm showing you at home, you could do it too. Today, we're going to be spraying one of my favorite combinations, microgreen and spoon juice. I'm just going to instruct him. He's going to follow all the steps, hopefully, and you guys will follow along. Now his lawn is approximately, just the front is approximately 1,800 square feet, and we have a 2-gallon sprayer. So of course, the first thing that I've always told you guys is measure your lawn, know how big it is, because that 2-gallon sprayer is for 2,000 square feet. So since he's at 1,800, we're gonna call it even. We're gonna call it 2,000 square feet, and we're gonna spray 2 gallons in his front yard. The semicircle, it's about 800 square feet. The sides of his house is also another about 500 to 600 square feet. Small section of the lawn in the front is about 400 square feet. So everything adds up to pretty much 1,800. So as you guys will see, we're dealing with pretty much everything that's not out of the ordinary. Bare spots, weeds, and as I mentioned, we're going to be using spoon juice and microgreen for that little bit of fertilizer, little bit of macros, little bit of micros to put down into the soil. And we're going to be using a standard at-home DIY sprayer that you could purchase and utilize in your lawn. All right guys, so without further ado, let me introduce to you my friend, my buddy for a long time, Manny. Say what's up, bro.
Hey YouTube, thank you guys for supporting a great friend of mine. We've been friends for many years. He brings a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom to us, and he's always helping me out with a lot of things, both in our regular lifestyle plus in my grass. So you know, keep up supporting him.
Manny here, and it's funny, you got Manny and you got Danny. Dan the Lawman, that's where the Dan comes from. I'm going to walk him through the steps of what you should be doing, and he's going to be doing all of it. I'm just simply going to be recording to show that you guys could follow along and do this at home. Do not be scared of this. All right, so one of the tips that I'm going to give you is my sprayer. I do not know what was the last thing that I had in here, and there might be some residue in the lines. Right, so one of the tips that I could give you is always rinse out your sprayer. And the reason for that is if you have glyphosate in there and you used it last time and you don't remember, instead of spraying and helping the lawn, you're actually going to kill the lawn. Glyphosate kills everything. So since I don't remember what was the last thing in there, just go ahead, pop that open. Yeah, that's the first thing we're going to do. What are these called again?
Those are star fruits.
Star fruits. And they're edible, right?
Yes, they are.
Do they taste any good?
They actually taste like an orange, a little bit more bitter than an orange. Really good though, a lot better than orange, I would say, on my behalf.
All right, so now that everything here is dumped out, we're ready to put in our spoon juice, microgreen. Links down in the description. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this up at least to the 1 gallon mark over here. Put in our fertilizer and microgreen, and then fill the rest up to the 2 gallon mark that I have marked over here. But we got to follow the directions. First thing it says,
shake well.
And now how many ounces per 1,000 square feet do we need?
Apply at a rate of 4 to 8 ounces per 1,000 square feet.
All right, so I've measured out your lawn in the past, and I know more or less how big it is. It's 1,800 square feet.
Okay.
We're just gonna call it 2,000. Make it even. So if we know every 1,000 square feet you need a minimum of 4 to 8 ounces, how much are you going to put down for your lawn for 2,000?
For 2,000 square feet, we are going to go between the 8 and 16 ounces.
That's right. So there's no measuring cup, but I'll help you this time. What more or less is 8 to 16 ounces looks like.
Okay.
All right, that should be about 8 to 16.
Some of the side effects if I pour too much of this.
Absolutely nothing.
Perfect.
You're not going to burn the grass. You're not going to hurt the grass. You're just going to give it an extra kick.
Nice.
501 spoon juice, 5% nitrogen, 1% potash. It has iron in it, and it's a urea nitrogen, so it's kind of like a slow release.
Okay.
That's pretty much what it needs.
Nice.
So directions,
Shake well.
and then the recommended minimum. We'll go with the minimum. This is if we're going to apply every 4 weeks. We're going to apply this about every 2 weeks. So spoon feeding.
Apply at a rate of 3 ounces per 1,000 square feet.
All right, so how much do we need?
We're gonna need 6 ounces.
There you go. Just so you guys know, this is my favorite go-to mix when I'm doing a dark green or a little bit of a growth spurt go-to mix. So make sure you guys try it out and you can see the awesomeness of these two products. All right, go ahead. I need about 6, and that's about 6 right there. So without me telling him, I guess he looks a lot of the lawn care nut here. He is agitating both products so that they could both mix in. So when he sprays, one product is not above the other. They're both kind of mixed in together. I want you to walk at a comfortable pace, and then don't worry if there's still product left. That would help us understand that we either need to walk slower, or if there's no product left, we walked too fast. So that next time when you do it, you understand, maybe I gotta walk a little bit faster or walk a little bit slower, right? And keep the wand at about hip height. Yep. A little bit lower. Yep. So that's pretty much gonna be your spray pattern when you're going up, back, etc. All right, real quick, while I have you guys here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Link over here that says subscribe, or it's over here. I'm not sure which direction is going to be on the YouTube video, but subscribe, please. It will mean the world to me, and I promise you guys a lot of fun and educational content coming in. Tip, you want to dominate? I'll hit that line one more time. Since you guys share the same lawns, if you want to dominate your neighbor, hit it one more time down your side of the lawn.
Any tip from Dan, I'm gonna go ahead and take her.
There you go. Give it that extra kick so you can dominate. That's how you dominate a neighbor. Just give it that one more spray on that side. Dominate. All right, so we just finished spraying everything and we have just that little bit left over, which that's great because your lawn is 1,800 square feet, and that's about what, 200 square feet worth of product there. So you did a great job.
Thank you, Dan.
With the pace of the walk that you did to spray everything, and we got everything sprayed. So now with that little bit, I would suggest either for you guys at home, I would give it to your favorite plant, you know, water it down a little bit, give it to your favorite plant or your flowers, and that would help. But since you don't have that here, we're just gonna use that little bit and hit up any spots that are bare. Now you want to keep spraying, but she's done, bro. She is done. All right, so how was it?
It's actually fairly easy, and I'm liking a lot of the results. I know we came out a couple of times before. We're getting some runners out here teaching me a lot about the grass. I have a quick question for you. What do you think that I should be doing on my own to make sure that I can get this grass to grow up as healthy as possible?
The number one thing, mowing.
Nice.
Mow at its proper height. make sure you and everybody listening listen to my podcast. I'm trying to go deep into detail and analytics and the education behind all that stuff, the reason why we tell you guys these things and why it works. But mowing is the number one essential thing you could do for the grass to benefit from everything else that we're doing.
Thank you,
mow
Dan.
tall, you mow often, it'll grow.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, so we did microgreen, spoon juice. My next suggestion is water it in for at least 2 or 3 minutes each side, since we're gonna get some rain later. We already got some clouds up here, but just water it in so it can at least touch the soil and start drying up on top of the soil, while when the rain comes down it could just kind of help it seep more down into the soil.
Okay.
All right, so I'll be seeing you in about 2 weeks, and we're gonna rinse and repeat, and we're gonna do different applications that I'm showing you guys not only in my lawn, but we're now gonna be doing in Manny's lawn, so that you guys could see, follow these steps, and everything will come out okay.
Thank you, Dan.
Man, pleasure as always. Actually, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.